Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am so pleased to have everybody in this room tonight. You are all amazing, and wow, a lot of smiling faces, and you all look pretty nice. I will say, you clean up well. So, welcome, chamber members, sponsors, friends, and distinguished guests. We are pleased to have you here tonight. On behalf of the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce, welcome to our 13th annual Key to the Township Award for 2019 at the glorious Shenandoah Country Club. It is an honor to have the opportunity to address you here this evening. This is truly a very special evening because we have some amazing recipients who are successful and really have shown West Bloomfield to be proud. But it's also about learning from them and their contributions from their exemplary performance and how they are ensuring that the spirit of the enterprise of the community that continues to evolve, that helps West Bloomfield thrive. I would love to personally thank our sponsors for their support and contributions to this evening's event. Thank you to the West Bloomfield Police and Senator Runstead. Where are you? And Runstead over here, thank you. The West Bloomfield Township Board, so be ready. Supervisor Steve Kaplan, where are you? Terry Weingarten, Debbie Binder, and we would also like to thank the West Bloomfield Cable Commissioner Howard Rosenberg. Thank you for being here. What's that? Oh, and on the board, of course, very important. Pam Zajac for her hard work in putting the program together. If you've not looked at the program, it is stellar. She did a phenomenal job. Charter and Roby Shubatowski, could you please stand? Romy, Linda, Kelly, I love calling you up. Come on, you guys know me. Come on, stand up. Thank you, because every year they are important to this event because they help out so much and they help get everybody here and make it happen and work. To our West Bloomfield School District, Dr. Gerald Hill, over there. A lot of positivity on that man. To the West Bloomfield, to Fox 2 reporter and our lively MC, Charlie Langdon, who just strolled in over there. Feels kind of nice to have your name called, doesn't it? You're usually up here calling everybody's. To Civic Center TV, Tyler Keefe, and the fabulous crew for their support of this event and for all of the West Bloomfield Chamber events. So please, I know I'm warming your hands up with a lot of applause, but we have some amazing people. Plantera always does the most amazing centerpieces, supports the chamber for all of their events. Shane, would you please stand up and give him a round warm of applause? Thank you. And thank you to all of our great sponsors listed in the program book today. This event wouldn't have gone off as well without your support. And lastly, most importantly, our executive director, Suzanne Levine, who remains the heart and soul of this chamber. Suzanne has done an excellent job of strengthening the chamber and the relationships with our township and community, and she has been an instrumental part of leading the chamber in its various programs which support and promote the membership of the community. Suzanne, as a welcome for everything that you've done and all your contributions, please come up. I have a little gift for you. We all do, so please come on up. Our appreciation has been, she's always doing, and she just recently had knee surgery, and let me tell you, friends, she didn't take any time off, because I know that, and I don't want to make you come up. So thank you for all your hard work. Oh, yep. Yeah, turn around. It says yay. Yay! That's where she is. All right, to carry on, I would also like to have many thanks to our 2019 board members. Without your commitment dedication, and passion for the organization, we would not be recognized with respect for its impressive stature within the community. Could I please have the board members stand? I would love to just say thank you. Thank you so much for your time, your commitment to making this chamber what it is today. Thank you. Each one of the honorees today have reached beyond their business and professional roles to coach, mentor, and inspire, and having a profound and positive impact on others as well as their community. Each individual receiving an award tonight is absolutely inspiring. They have all served as a catalyst for helping people while impacting the lives of countless others, and they are truly an asset to the organization as well as the community. Our community is an exceptional place to do business and an excellent community to which we live. We grow and we continue to provide the value of adding opportunities to our memberships under the strong leadership of our board and our executive director, Suzanne. As the Chamber of Commerce president, I would love to encourage you to become an active community member in our Chamber of Commerce. And please, if you haven't already, review our Facebook page, LinkedIn, and our website for an opportunity where you can make a positive difference in our community. How many of you are on our Facebook? All right, let's get those phones out. All right, somebody. Let's do this. Let's get our phones out and like the page. That's how we get to do with the community, and we know how social media is today. So for those of you who have not seen or been to an event, I encourage you to also please become a member of our chamber. We would love to continue to pursue excellence in all that we do at the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce. And I personally would like to say thank you for the opportunity to allow me to serve all of you today and throughout the year. Thank you. Okay, we are going to move on in our program, and we had to get the beautiful vocals out because as we get younger and younger, a most amazing thing happens. So Charlie Langdon, he is an anchor and reporter and a legal analyst for Fox 2 News Detroit. Let's give it up for Charlie. His road to Fox 2 just didn't happen overnight. It's taken quite a long time with a lot of twists and turns, hard work, and a little bit of luck. Charlie's real job is an attorney. He's been practicing law for nearly 25 years, and he has his own law firm and tried many cases in multiple areas. Some people might call him an ambulance chaser, as he handles a lot of car accidents, workers' compensation, slips and falls, and dog bites. That's good to know. Yes, always good. Basically, when someone gets injured, that's when they call him. However, he also represented many criminal cases and actually finds the criminal cases to be more interesting than the civil cases. Criminals just have a better story to deal with. All right, I can appreciate that. Well, he was on the radio. Somebody at Fox 2 News heard him and thought he would make a really good legal analyst. He eventually became a regular daily commentator during the Stephen Grant murder case in Macomb County. It was about that time when Kwame Kilpatrick's dirty deeds became public and he was called upon to the legal commentating. To some extent, Charlie owes his television career to the former mayor of Detroit. And as we are here for the awards, Charlie himself is a winner of 4 Emmys and 3 Wade McCreed Jr. Awards for Excellence in Legal Journalism, presented by the State Bar of Michigan. He designed the Michigan Quarter, is a big collector of the Michigan art, and a huge Beatle fan. He attends the Detroit Tigers fantasy camp and can't get enough of chocolate milkshakes. Can we have a chocolate milkshake for Charlie? He is also honored to serve as a trustee at the Michigan State College of Law. And by the way, he loves his job at Fox 2 and the professionals he works with there. Please welcome tonight's MC, Fox 2 anchor reporter and legal analyst, Charlie Langdon. Thank you.
That was so nice. Oh, that was so good.
He keeps trying to get me to come down and be a news anchor.
Yes, why not? You should do that.
You know what?
You can go. You get up at 3 in the morning.
Yes.
Then you can go live for 5 hours. Then you go over to Fox 2, do 2 stories, go live. I got bumped by Nancy Pelosi today.
Oh.
We were the lead story, and then she decides to impeach the president. I don't know. I can't win.
Gosh. Well, you never know.
I thought I had it.
As you know, I like to do lots of different things.
What do you think about that, Senator? Impeach the president. What do you think about that? All right. No, hey, how is everybody today? It's good. I love the Beatles. I love milkshakes. Any good milkshakes in West Bloomfield here? Anyway, where's Steve Kaplan? Hey, Steve, how are you?
Hi, Charlie.
You still teaching at our school?
Yes.
No raises this year, okay? No raises. I'm on the trustees, but Steve Kaplan is so smart. He is really seriously. He doesn't look it. I get it. I understand, but he really just a joke. He really is good. However, I'm his boss because I'm a trustee, though. That's okay. No raises for adjuncts. It's okay. It's all right. You do it because you love it, right, Steve? How is everybody tonight? Let's get right into honoring the award winners that you guys selected. The Chamber selected. And I love West Bloomfield. I love the Chamber. You guys are a lot of fun. All right. First off, Community Excellence Award for Business Persons of the Year. Where is Mike Palmer, Jeff Nagrath? Did I pronounce that correctly? Come on up here, you guys. Now, they own the Premier Pet Supply. It's a family-owned business for 27 years, right? All right. By the way, they have a big cheering section over there. Let's see which table tonight will have the loudest. You get that right here, okay? ER people, let's see how loud you can be. In 27 years, though, they've had, not dogs and cats, pets. No, not this. No. They one time had a chocolate skunk. That's true. They also had a pot-bellied pig, and some customer came into their place within the 27 years and wanted to buy an eagle. An eagle. Now, they sold it to him, and no, but it was actually a dove. Actually, the doves are right. You actually sold the doves, right? Not really. The weirdest animal that this guy's got, Mike's got a ball python. He says his kid's got it, but is that legal, Chief? To have a python in this township? It's a giant snake, really terrible. Right. Anyway, they're really seriously. This is an amazing story. Besides the West Bloomfield place they've got 6 locations. They're opening one in Detroit, down in a real hot area of the city of Detroit. Hopefully we'll talk about that. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Excellence Award, Business Persons of the Year. Take it away.
Thank you so much, honestly. This being our family business, we take great pride in what we do, and we recognize having a retail store is crucially important, especially in this day and age, to be committed to the community that we're in. And West Bloomfield has been such a great community. It's been fantastic in embracing us and our family business and made it really easy for us to do what we do. And we are very involved, I along with my cousin Jeff, who we're partners in this West Bloomfield store. And we can't be more thankful, though, to the Chamber, of course, but also to First Holding Management, led by Kelly Woodley and Claudia Sills and her family. They really were fantastic at doing everything that it took to get us in the Orchard Mall, make it a very easy transition, and we could not be happier for the situation and position that we're in. West Bloomfield has been a community that we both grew up in and around, and having many friends and family members that live here, and so to finally have a business here has been fantastic. And Charlie had mentioned we've had our business for 27 years. I was actually in high school, and my uncle opened the first location in Beverly Hills at 13 Mile in Southfield. I started working there after graduating high school from North Farmington, and did my best to do what I could to be an integral part of the community, but also provide our customers with fantastic customer service. It goes beyond just being friendly and smiling. It's actually the knowledge of the products that we have. People see us as a resource. The pets are like family, and so many people entrust in us and have the confidence in us to give them good advice, good information, so that they leave our stores feeling comfortable with their purchase. And our objective is to form lifelong relationships with our customers, and I think we strive to continue to do that. We have the mentality that we can always be better. We have experienced some growth more recently. Just 3.5 years ago is when we started expanding from that one store in Beverly Hills and into other communities, and now at 6. We do have 3 more that we're opening, and one we are very proud of in downtown Detroit, right in the heart of the Central Business District on Washington Boulevard at Grand Circus Park. Being a part of the renaissance, if you will, that Detroit's experiencing is really something that we're proud of. My grandfather had a store in the city and unfortunately was burned down during the riots in '67. Our family couldn't afford to rebuild and continue to grow that business, which was the plan. My uncles, went on into different careers, into law and Ford Motor Company, whatever it may have been, but they never got back into the city, and it's something I take great pride in. A little more than 50 years later, to be able to put our retail business and establishment back into the city, so it's something we're really looking forward to. But as far as West Bloomfield goes, we appreciate everyone being so accommodating and accepting us with open arms. We promise to work very, very hard within the community and do anything and everything that we can to continue to grow that relationship and do everything that we can to be just a staple here. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Next award, the Community Excellence Award for the Spirit of the Community. And this one goes to your Chief of Police. When Suzanne was preparing this, Chief, could you give me a little, bio, something? He sent over 3 lines. That's it, 3 lines. Well, the Chief's done a lot more than that, so Suzanne had to research a little bit. But there's a lot there. Chief said, well, I went to college. That's another. Okay, you went to college. That's good. Thank you, Chief. Good. Actually, the Chief of Police, really, in just about any city or township, has the least secure job. He's been on the force for 34 years, but if the township meets, which is every 2 weeks, they can get rid of him. It's not a very secure job, right? They're not going to get rid of this guy, though. Anyway, he has done so much, though. 34 years on the job. How many as chief? 9 years as chief. But he's done so many things. He's in the West Bloomfield African American Awareness Club, Middle Eastern American TV and Radio, Crime Prevention, Anti-Defamation League, Youth Assistance. I'm familiar with that. Good stuff. West Bloomfield Public Library. There's so many, too many to mention right now. I know from a media point of view, if we have a story in West Bloomfield, I know that the chief and the assistant chief are going to be out there, and seriously, you guys are a model for us. We work together, I've always said, media and the police. You guys solve the crimes, but we help, and it's really nice to go into a city, especially if it's a sad case, and we've had them, unfortunately, but we work together, and we work really well with West Bloomfield. We like that, and for us, selfishly, I think this was a great choice. Spirit of the community. Chief, come on up here.
Oh, yeah, very nice. Where they get those? Look, this is a little awkward for me because normally the chief of police is the most serious guy in the room. So they come up here and get the Spirit of the Community Award. It puts a lot of pressure on me to be very upbeat and positive, but I'll see if I can do that tonight. 9 years ago at my job interview for the chief of police in front of the township board, it was also broadcast on Civic Center TV and radio. 89.3 FM wasn't in existence yet. I mentioned that I both worked and lived in the township, and that this was where my home was, and this was where my heart was. And I still feel that way today, all these years later. Some of those township board members are here tonight. Our township supervisor, Steve Kaplan, our township clerk, Debbie Binder, our township treasurer, Terry Weingarten, and township trustee, Howard Rosenberg. So thank you for all your support over all these last few years. At a recent township board meeting, during public comment, a gentleman expressed a concern about what he thought was too much, vehicle traffic in the township. Now, don't take anything I say after this as a criticism of this gentleman, because he had every right to show up at a township board meeting and to complain about the traffic and to, ask the township board members if they take, increased traffic into consideration when they consider either new business or residential development, which of course they always do. But the gentleman also said that he thought the traffic was so bad that he encouraged people to not to move to West Bloomfield. And I sat there at the meeting and I said, nah, which is a common phrase for law enforcement we often use with people. But no, I didn't think that was right. And I came very close to standing up and saying something. Now, of course I didn't for a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons why I think would have thought the township board members would have been a little mortified if I did. If you ever attend any of the township board meetings and they see the chief of police stand up, and it's kind of like they not expecting me to say anything, their eyes get real big like this. And it's like, I'm not quite sure I'm going to say or which way I'm going to go with something like that, but they probably wouldn't want me to say something that night. But if I did say something, this is what I would have said. For a couple hours a day, yes, the traffic can be a little frustrating, but you do want to work and live in West Bloomfield. And let's start why we're here tonight. While our overall business area may be rather somewhat small, our Chamber of Commerce is really second to none. It's made up of hard-working entrepreneurial individuals under the leadership of our executive director, where's she at? Suzanne Levine over there, and keeps everything running and sets up the events like this dinner here tonight. And our current chamber president, Stacy Zaktovich, where's Stacy at? Right there, who really lights up every room that she comes into. They're not just here selling their goods and services, but all these members of our chamber here, they're also very actively involved in making the West Bloomfield community a better place to live and work at. Is there some event that we don't see Amy Strauss from Henry Ford at here in the township? I don't think so. And many of our business owners are also, like I said, they're our residents too. They grew up in this area. This is where their home is. This is where their heart is also. West Bloomfield is also recognized as being one of the handful of communities in Michigan that's also a welcoming community. We actively go out and encourage people from every place and everywhere to come here, to raise their families, to go to school here, and to prosper in this township. We also take great pride in celebrating the diversity we have here in the township, like we do at our annual United We Walk event. And it's not just the diversity that we are celebrating proud of, it's the inclusiveness that we have in this community. And that's something I learned from this community's best friend and mentor, Pastor Jack Freed. An overflow event here at the Chaldean Chamber event here, they can park across the street at Temple Israel, no problem. That's what neighbors here in West Bloomfield do for each other. Our public schools, whether they be in the Walled Lake, West Bloomfield, or Bloomfield Hills School District, are ranked as some of the top in the nation. The West Bloomfield Public Library, under our librarian Claire Bohr, it's a refuge for people that want to continue to learn or just cuddle up with a good book. And it also is internationally known with a sister library in Japan. And look at our exceptional work that our community partners do here. Many of them are here tonight in our service club. The Optimist Club, current president, Deputy Chief Kurt Lawson. The Rotary Club, Cindy Hill and Dr. Hill in the back over here. Our Tuskegee Airmen, our Greater West Bloomfield Community Coalition. Lisa Berkey, where are you at? Right over there. Okay, very good, Lisa, thank you. Our youth assistants, our Great West Bloomfield Historical Society. Gina Gregory, where are you at? Right over there, thank you. All these people bring a lot of richness to the township here. We also have outstanding life-saving, sustaining health care services provided by premier hospitals and other medical facilities. Henry Ford Hospital, look at Henry Ford Hospital here tonight, but also Beaumont and DMC also here in the township. Also being recognized tonight is Ms. Debra Spencer from Henry Ford Hospital, and I've known Debra for many years, coming in and out of the ER, taking a lot of patients over there. And Debra, I've known her for so long, she probably remembers me when I had a full head of hair. Yes, right, Debbie? That's right. Where's Charlie at? Charlie, that's what we call in police work an eyewitness. Yes, thank you. That's very nice. Also like to welcome the new the president of Henry Ford West Bloomfield, Mr. Eric Wallace. Make him feel welcome here tonight. He's here at our Chamber of Commerce. West Bloomfield is also a model for the interfaith cooperation among our many houses of worship in our clergy association. We're also very passionate here in the township about protecting and preserving our woodlands and wetlands and other environmental features. We have outstanding parks and trail networks under the stewardship of Director Jennifer Tucker. Where's Jennifer at? Jennifer, right over there. Thank you. The fabulous team from Parks and Recreation year-round offers services and programs for our seniors and young people. And have you ever watched the park naturalist Lauren Zuri on the Civic Center TV? She is just so enthusiastic about birds and bees and butterflies and everything that's wonderful and green out in West Bloomfield. It really makes you want to go outside and poke around and explore, just like you did when you were a kid. And what about our Civic Center TV and radio, 89.3 Likes FM? They're here with us tonight, and they're here at every event. And they promote everything that's interesting and informative and fun here in West Bloomfield. They're one of our best community partners. And they make everyone look good. They can even make the chief of police look good on television. And of course, we have the services provided by our local township government, our elected officials, and the dedicated town hall employees. They're open to assist our residents and businesses and developers 5 days a week, but they also offer even after-hour services. The township is well run. We're very financially sound here. The water is safe to drink. They treat their employees well. It's really a nice place to work at. I'd like to remind the gentlemen that at the Township Board meeting that the West Bloomfield Police Department, due to the hard work of the men and women there and their positive engagement with the township, that West Bloomfield is also ranked as one of the safest communities here, both in the state and Michigan. The same accolades for the men and women of the West Bloomfield Fire Department, the leadership of Fire Chief Greg Flynn, that provide the highest standards of professional fire service and EMS in the nation. If I said it once, I said it 100 times. I know that when I have my first heart attack, I'll be very fortunate that the men and women of the West Bloomfield Fire Department will show up here. If only to tell the first responding police officers, take your boots off the chief's chest. That's not really the proper technique anyway. All of these organizations, people, and things make West Bloomfield one of the most desirable, safe, livable, and remarkable communities in the United States of America. So yes, I get it. The traffic can sometimes make you want to tear your hair out, but we're all blessed to live and work here in West Bloomfield. Over 34 years ago, I had already accepted a position with the West Bloomfield Police Department, and I was just about to start the police academy when the then Chief of Police, Al McGee, God rest his soul, called me on the telephone. He said to me, Michael, by the way, anytime you imitate the prior chief of police, you always portray them as old gruff guys, just so you know that. But he said to me, Michael, the city of Troy is going to call you and offer you a position with their police department. And you can start the academy under their name if you'd like to. Now, I don't think he was really trying to get rid of me at all. I just think he really thought I'd go to the city of Troy instead of coming here to West Bloomfield. And I thought about it for a second, and I said, no, Chief McGee, I'm going to stay here in West Bloomfield. And looking back over the past 34 years that I've been here, and all the richness and fullness of life that my lovely bride Louise and I have enjoyed here, I'm really glad that I did. Thank you.
Was that one of the best speeches? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Chief. Seriously, that was one of the best speeches I think I've ever heard. Wow. Wow, isn't that something? Seriously, that was really good. Wow. All right. Brian Reef is not here tonight. However, we have a representative, the Community Excellence Award for Health and Fitness. What was the deal? You guys didn't win this one, huh? All right. Health and Fitness. Brian is a co-owner of PF Michigan Group, LLC. It's one of the nation's largest and most successful operations of Planet Fitness Health Clubs. Anybody been to Planet Fitness? So this is where they have the judgment-free zone. You can go in there. I love that saying. Whoever came up with that, you can go in there. Doesn't matter if you're in shape or good or not. It doesn't matter. You go in there, and this is proof. Roberta Jacina. So I work at WWJ in the morning. Roberta Jacina, who does the morning, she's the morning anchor. She started going to a Planet Fitness just a little bit before Christmas time, and she never worked out ever. And I can say this because she has. She loved it. And the thing that she loved about it was judgment-free zone. She could walk in, nobody said anything about her, and it motivated her. And that's really the key. Brian started off in 2007 with one location in Livonia. They then spread Metro Detroit, 30 locations. Michigan wasn't good enough. They're now in mid-Michigan, West Michigan, Toledo. He's got a total of 47 Planet Fitnesses, and he's right here in West Bloomfield. Where's Samantha? Come on up here. Regional, there you are, right there. Accept this award. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone. On behalf of Planet Fitness in West Bloomfield, we thank the West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce for both the honor and the recognition for this award. We owe the success to their communities. You guys have always been so welcoming and supportive of us. Kelly, you've been extremely helpful in just welcoming us into the community. West Bloomfield has been amazing. We opened in January, and it's just been booming since then. Our goal is, and always has been, to be able to provide a healthy lifestyle for anybody who wants to make it attainable. Between our judgment-free philosophy and our affordable rates, we can make fitness a great experience for anybody who comes through our doors. Organizations such as this contribute in such big ways because you help spread awareness for us. So thank you again. I can't wait to share this with the team and with Brian, and I hope you guys are all having a great night. Thank you.
All right. The next honoree, Community Excellence Award, is for leadership. Leadership. A very coveted and very tough award to get. But it's Debra Spencer. A lot of you know Debra. She is the Director of Clinical Operations, the Emergency Room at Henry Ford, and the Cardiovascular Services. Why did I have to put that in there? Is it because you got the heart doctors here today too? Is that the deal? Oh, right there. Hello there. How are you? Good. How does she do? Is she all right in the ER? Top of the line. Top of the line. I wondered, why do you go into ER? You know, I mean, ER. And she said, oh, I love ER because it's exciting. You know, then she tells me with these guys, people that fall out of trees and they get the chainsaws and they cut their body limbs and things off. And is this a nail gun gets stuck in parts of their body? And I think this is what she's telling me, gets in this ER. What kind of ER do you have in West Bloomfield here? Oh my gosh. It's good security for the chief, but wow, how about that? She's been a Henry Ford West Bloomfield team 34 years. She's been a staff nurse. She's been in the ER department for over 20 years. Tons of leadership. There's so many things I could go on and on and on, but I have a feeling this crowd here from Henry Ford is just going to make this place go crazy. Deb Spencer, come on up here.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Good evening, everyone. I just want to say, Chief, you are going to be a hard act to follow. You're just so awesome. So I'd like to thank the Chamber first and foremost for choosing me to receive this award and my colleagues for nominating me for this award. I am truly honored and I'm really humbled. If you ask my colleagues, I kind of like to fly under the radar, so this is just awesome for me. I'd like to congratulate the other nominees who are here tonight. Your contributions to the community are really, really noteworthy. So when I joined the Chamber of Commerce 5 years ago, I wasn't really sure what to expect. It didn't take me long to realize that I had become part of this dynamic, passionate team that really supported businesses within the community. This continues to occur on a daily basis under the leadership of Susan Levine, our executive director. She is just awesome. I'm not only grateful for the opportunity to be part of this team, but I've really developed these great friendships, and I've really learned a lot about the business community here in West Bloomfield. You know, I hope I served you well as your past president, and I thank each and every one of our board members. So I joined the Henry Ford West Bloomfield team about 34 years ago. I was a registered nurse in the emergency department. It was a freestanding facility at the time. As our community has grown, so has our hospital. Our hospital is dedicated to providing quality care in a safe and efficient manner and placing each patient first each and every time. I'm not saying that we get it right every time, but the phenomenal thing about it is our team continually strives to improve so that we can be a trusted partner within the community that we serve. As leaders, I believe we cannot accomplish great things alone. Although I'm being honored for my leadership skills, the reason that I'm standing here today is in part truly due to the people sitting at this table, my family and my work family. First, I want to thank my work family for supporting me, collaborating with me, challenging me each and every day to be the best that I can be. And yes, you do course correct me when needed. And I'd like to acknowledge these individuals. Eric Wallace, who is our president, Karen Harris, who is our Chief Nursing and Executive Officer, Dr. Shalini Modi, our Chief of Cardiology, Dr. Stephen Rockoff, Janet Quintero, Tina Stroich, who is our ED leadership team, Shannon Beck, who runs our trauma program, Amy Strauss and Romy Shubatowski, who are public and community relations leadership team. So really, the most important thing in my life is faith, family, and friends, in that order. God has blessed me beyond measure. To my husband, Jeff, of 40 years, thank you for all your love and support throughout the years. I know I can be challenging to live with, so thank you. I love you. To our daughters, Natalie, Rachel, and Meredith, you are our greatest accomplishment. I'm so proud of the women you've become. And by the way, thank you for the 5 beautiful grandchildren. And finally, to my parents, Janet and Cyril Costantini. I am blessed to have my beautiful mother of 88 years old here with me today. My mother and my best friend. My only regret tonight is that my dad could not be here, but I know he's looking down. I know he's proud. The two of you have taught me the importance of faith, family, friends, hard work, education, and giving of your time and talents to improve the circumstance of others. You not only taught this, but you role modeled this. I will be eternally grateful. As I stated earlier, I believe individuals rarely achieve great things alone. They are loved, supported, coached, mentored, influenced by individuals as they travel life's journey. When we receive these gifts, it is then our duty to embrace them and utilize them to the best of our ability, or as Gandhi simply stated, to be the change you want the world to see. I am grateful for this award, but more importantly, I'm grateful for those who helped me along the way. Thank you and God bless.
Stand up. Oh my gosh. Should we do another raffle? Yes. What is this for? $25 Starbucks. Oh, a $25 Starbucks. Ashton's going to help me here. Ashton, read that number real loud, the last 3 digits. Go ahead.
409.
One more time.
409.
409. There we go. Let's do one more. Come on, Ashton, help me out, all right? Last 3, nice and loud.
385.
One more time.
385.
3, that's yours? That is yours, is it really? It's yours. Just read it one more time, what the heck?
40.
No, hold on, not that one. No. Let's do one more. Come on, Ash, you ready for it? Go ahead, read one. Go ahead. Here we go. What's it going to be? Hold on. And Crispelli. Oh, that's good. Crispelli's, all right. Read the number there, Ashton.
459.
4. All right. Assistant Chief. Oh, no. It's not the Assistant Chief. There we go. Isn't that fun? Okay, you come up next time, okay? Thanks, Ashton. All right, next, another health. This is the Young Entrepreneur. Young Entrepreneur Award. This is always fun. Wasn't, Stacy, weren't you the new Young Entrepreneur a couple of years ago? Yeah, something like that. All right. All right. Anyway, Mike Pizzametti. Come on up here, Mike. He is the owner director of Health Quest Physical Therapy. He got his degree in physical therapy from Oakland University. He's been part of the Health Quest organization for 11 years. He's got backgrounds in sports medicine and orthopedics. I asked him, how do you can you prevent surgery? Can you prevent the people from getting to the hospital? See, that's really, they're not like you're in competition, doctor. After you do surgery, then you can send them over to him, right? You guys work as a team, right? Right. Yes, okay. But no, he says that he has almost 100% success rate. If you take what they do before, cures them, no more surgery, that's great. After surgery, cures them. You're in the healing business. That's good stuff.
Feels good.
Congratulations, Mike Pizzametti, the young entrepreneur.
Well, I'm glad I wrote all this down here. No, I'm kidding. I don't have a big, long speech. Especially after those couple speeches here. So I'm just going to follow up pretty quick. One of the things that I want to be able to do is recognize some people that got me here in the first place. First, my gorgeous wife, Rachel, for putting up with me and the last few years of building the business. Sometimes the schedule's tough, but having dinner ready at home and Netflix ready to go at night keeps me sane. And she does work full time too, so to have her at my corner is huge. I want to, talking about family and friends, we've heard a lot about that, about the community here. And I come from a really tight family myself, Italian family, and I'm actually from the east side, as they like to call it, Shelby Township. So I started with Health Quest over there, and I just moved out here 3.5 years ago. So growing up with mom and dad and the big family, they taught me a lot of the values that is ingrained into me now. Coming out to West Bloomfield was awesome because I felt like I fit right in. The community was extremely welcoming, and it continues to be to this day. So I have fallen in love with the city. I moved out here, and yep, exactly. And it has been great for the 3.5 years. It's flown by, and I look forward to many, many, many years now being able to help the community grow as well. I want to thank the two founders of Health Quest for giving me the opportunity to open up my own practice here in West Bloomfield. I want to thank my office manager for nominating me in the first place and also putting up with me. She is my wife at work, I like to call her, and she keeps me on top of things there. And then I want to thank my staff. They're phenomenal. I've spent 3.5 years building a culture that I came from in our Macomb facility to build what I have now, and the staff is why I'm here right now. I'm able to be the businessman and the physical therapist and the husband, all because of these people that I've mentioned. So it's been an awesome ride. I look forward to more of it. And I want to thank Suzanne for organizing the night and everything that she does too. Let's give her a hand. So the Health Quest, the motto that we kind of go by is helping people live life well, and that's what I kind of try to instill every day in the practice. I am particularly looking to grow my practice as well. We've been looking into neighboring cities around here too to help grow the good word. So thank you, West Bloomfield, for being so welcoming. I've felt like family from day one, and I look forward to establishing more relationships. And as Suzanne likes to say, I sometimes am the person that you love to hate, hate to love. But at the end of the day, you'll love me for what I do, even though it may hurt at first. Thank you.
Congratulations there. All right. The Chamber Member of the Year. Where is, Chamber Member of the Year. So all of the awards are voted on by, I guess it's the board or something, but the Chamber President, Suzanne, gets to pick one. Someone that really goes above and beyond the call of duty, somebody who goes to every single event, somebody who just knows everything about the Chamber. That's what you told me to say, right? All right. So Linda Charter is the winner. People know Linda, of course. She is a Melaleuca consultant. Do you know what that is? Chief, what is that? Do you know what that is? No. I don't know what it is. I did not know what it is. The women knew, the men did not at my table over there. But I had to look it up. So it's this products healthy products, maybe a little biodegradable, maybe a little, I don't know, a little weird. So I asked Suzanne, did you ever buy one of these products from Linda? She said, oh yes, of course. Well, what was it? She says, I don't know if I should say, but okay, here it is. It's a spray, and she called it a poop spray. She said so I said, well, I don't know what that is, a poop spray. So it's like when you go to your friend's house, they invite you for dinner, and you have to go to the bathroom. Linda's spray, you spray before you go, and there's no smell. I don't know this stuff. Melaleuca stuff. Is that true? She did not make this up. This is a true thing. You've got to explain what this thing is. The poop spray. All right. Above and beyond the poop spray, she is the Chamber Member of the Year, Linda Charter. Linda Charter.
Yes, she did. She made it up. All right, so I did not write a speech. So you're going to get out of here like real soon. I do want to thank Suzanne for, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be standing up here. And Angela is the one that actually introduced me to Suzanne and encouraged me to join the chamber about 5 years ago. And so I've lived in West Bloomfield since 1978. So I raised my kids here. It's a great community. I love living here. And that's it. Thank you very much.
Hold it. Not so fast. All right, smile now. Great.
That was great. All right, one more round of applause. Chamber Member of the Year. All right, Linda. Hey, thank you, everybody. I got to get up early tomorrow, do some WWJ, and then Fox 2 tomorrow. Let It Rip is on tomorrow. So we have some fun. I love this event. I love West Bloomfield. You guys are just great, really. Seriously, I always have a lot of fun. Thanks so much. See you guys later.